In this video, I'm going to show you a pretty interesting strategy using a trading robot, and I'll try to turn $2,000 into a whopping 10,000 bucks. Let's see how well I can pull this off. Let's jump right into the video and all the details. For example, the first currency pair I pick is the British pound and the dollar. I select this pair in BoosterBot. The trade duration is 1 minute, and I'm going to open my trade with a full 50%. I get a sell signal. I open a sell trade right from here, since the parameters are pretty safe for us. What does that mean? Look, we have the CCI indicator, which we'll use to compare whether the trade is actually safe right now or not. Here, our BoosterBot already gives us signals and indicator readings, but whether the trade is safe or not, we still have to determine that ourselves. That's why we need to see, is the price currently in the overbought or oversold zone? For example, right now the price is in perfect balance, which means the trade will be safe. Next, I'll show you exactly what this affects, because really, this one important factor, whether the price is overbought or oversold, has a huge impact on the outcome of the trade. And as you can see, the first trade gives me an excellent profit, $938. Let's open the next trade for 50% as well. That's already $1,489. For the next currency pair, I picked the neighboring one, British pound, Canadian dollar. I select it in BoosterBot. The trade duration is 1 minute. And I get a buy signal. Since the price, or rather, the indicator value, is within the working range, in this yellow line, I confidently open my buy trade. Next, we'll go over the candlesticks, the settings for this indicator, and how to add it. Basically, we'll cover everything from A to Z, how to set up the platform and the indicator so you can work with this strategy together with the bot. An excellent second trade brings me $1,300. So, as you can see, there are already 4,000 in the balance. Yes, at the beginning I took a big risk, but I was confident in this strategy. So, moving forward, I don't have to take such big risks anymore. For example, if I open a trade for $2,000, then basically, I won't be risking anything. I'll be in profit. The only thing I'll be risking is, essentially, my time spent on those two trades. Now let's take a look at how to set up this indicator, how to configure the platform, and, of course, we'll go through all of that. To add this indicator, we go to the Indicators tab, add the CCI indicator, and then go to its settings. We change the period from 20 to 15. That's all we need to do. We save this parameter. Next, platform settings are very important. We set regular Japanese candlesticks to S15. Whether to show the timer or not is up to you, and we'll be working with 1 minute per trade. The entire strategy with the robot will be tailored specifically to these settings. If something isn't clear to you, then write to our support account managers. I'll leave the link in the description. Alright, let's look at a few more examples and I'll share another pretty good life hack. Next, I'll be opening trades for $2,000 each, so I don't take too much risk and don't have to start this whole journey over again. For the next currency pair, I'm choosing the Australian dollar and Swiss franc. The trade duration is 1 minute. I get a buy signal and open a buy trade right from here. Now all that's left is to wait for the result. Since the indicator shows that we're currently in the middle zone, which is a safe zone, it means it's okay to open a trade. Great, this trade brings me $1,700. So, as you can see, I've already tripled my deposit. Yeah, obviously, I was taking a big risk. I don't recommend you do the same, but still, I'm very confident in this strategy, so I was willing to take the risk. And as you can see, those risks really paid off. By the way, if you want to get this robot, just follow the link in the description right now and activate BoosterBot. It will be available through the link in the description, and it's available to all our subscribers. If you don't know how to activate it or have any questions, just write to our support account. I'll leave the link in the description as well. Now, let's move on to the next trade. Again, for 2,000 bucks. Now I'm choosing the currency pair Australian dollar / Canadian dollar. I go back to BoosterBot, select this currency pair, and set the trade time to 1 minute. And once again, I get a buy signal. There's a good movement on this currency pair. The indicator value is in the middle zone, but the payout here is small, though I don't think that's a problem. And honestly, with this strategy, you can really trade very safely, and most importantly, learn trading. So if you just practice, if you trust this strategy, you'll really see results in literally 10 or even 20 trades. That's not a huge number to see your first stats, your first results that will actually bring you profit. And as you can see, even right now I have a trade open for 2,000 bucks, and I'm still up by those same 2,000. So you can work very confidently and quickly. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking risks like I did in this video. Still, use proper risk management, and everything will work out for you. If you take too many risks or, on the other hand, don't take any risks at all, you'll either stay in the same place or just lose everything. Another 900 bucks just landed in my balance, so let's look for another currency pair. Since financial news is coming out right now, this is actually an interesting moment to test the BoosterBot. Let's try to get a signal for the euro-dollar currency pair. This is going to be risky right now, but if we get a sell signal, we'll open our trade. If not, then yeah, as you can see, we're getting a buy signal, so we're skipping this move. Let me explain why. Look, right here we have an overbought zone, meaning the market is overheated, so we should be heading down. This would be a safe entry point for a downward move. Yeah, maybe the booster bot spotted some movement that I, for example, didn't notice, but it's still better not to take the risk. And it's the same thing from below. This is our oversold moment, so from here we should be moving up. If you see a signal like this, for example, the CCI value is at the top and there's a sell signal, that's safe. If the CCI value is at the very bottom and there's a buy signal, that's also safe. Please remember this. The pound sterling to US dollar currency pair looks pretty good. It's calmed down a bit after the news, so let's get a signal on it. I'm getting a buy signal. The indicator value is in the yellow zone, so I safely open my buy trade. A great trade brings me another $1,800. I think we have just one trade left, and then we'll reach our result. The next currency pair I choose is pound sterling to Canadian dollar. I set the trade time to 1 minute and get a buy signal. You open a buy trade right from here. Well, let's watch this trade. So, our values were safely within the range from 100 to minus 100, so this should be a confident buy trade. An excellent and truly significant final trade brings me $1,800, and as you can see, we have a really great result. You can confidently work with the trading bot using this strategy, and it brings in good profits. Most importantly, the results are stable and safe, so with this indicator, you can independently control when to open trades and when not to. If you have any questions, just write to our support account right away. Our team will help you out, and you can activate the bot using the link in the description. So go ahead, activate this bot, and start earning with it. With that, I'll say goodbye for now. Be sure to leave a comment on this video and give it a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel, because there will be even more videos about working with the robot and, in general, about learning trading. All the useful links are in the description. Join us and start earning together with our community. See you soon!